Alright, welcome to the finals of the 2018 Australian 10 Ball Open. We've got Marco Teutscher versus Bean Hong. The same finalists as the Australian 9 Ball Open this year, which Bean won. So Marco came over the ocean, try and get some vengeance. So far, Bean has had a much tougher run to the finals. She played Craig Stevens, beat him 8-6, broken around the last frame. She played Ramo Teutscher after that, won 9-8, broken around the last frame. And then she played Ivan Lee in the semi-finals and beat him 11-10. Here now, about to take out the first rack with a break and run. Hopefully. Bean Hong. First blood. Nice start for Bean with a break and run. Hey, look who it is. It's Barry Mavros. Grab a seat. Grab a seat, Barry. We'll try and get you in here.
Where's the microphone?
Oh, it's just the laptop.
Okay.
The laptop is the microphone.
They can hear us loud and clear, I'm assuming.
It picks up pretty good, yeah.
So I just got back. I took a little break after my semi-final match, after my experience with Marco Teutscher.
Yeah, we saw that.
I thought that was a quality match, to be honest, from him.
Yeah.
It was my first experience playing in a Australian Open semi-final.
Well done, well done.
Thank you very much. I'm very proud of my results. Played good the whole weekend.
Yeah.
And then got put on the TV table against someone who didn't look like he was human, looked more like a machine,
yeah.
to be honest.
Yeah. Well, as I was saying before, I was saying that whenever it looked like he had a risky shot, he'd pretty much play a really good safety and wait for you to make the mistake. And he does that very well.
He kept the game very, very tight. I likened him to a boa constrictor snake, slowly squeezing the life out of me. And I guarantee you guys, when you're down 7-0 or 6-0 and you got a ball in hand to run the rack, it's a lot harder than when it's 0-0.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
So what did I miss? The first match, first frame was a break and run from Bean.
Bean, yes.
Beautiful. Bean's been playing fantastic all weekend.
Yeah, she has. She's had moments where she's been a little bit off her game. So she's had some tight matches. As I said before, she beat Craig Stevens in the semi-finals 8-6.
Mm-hmm.
In the quarterfinal, in the top 16, 8-6. She beat Ramo Teutscher in the quarterfinals 9-8.
Mm-hmm.
She broke and ran both those matches at the end, and she beat Ivan Lee, Hill as well, 11-10.
Wow, that's grit, determination, bottle,
heart.
Yeah.
So Marco's had a much easier run to the finals.
How many frames has Marco dropped the whole tournament?
Well, he dropped one frame yesterday. And
in the qualifiers.
The whole thing. Yep, so one frame yesterday, and apparently he's dropped 3 frames today. So he won, in the top 32, he won 7-0. In the top 16, he won 8-1.
Mm-hmm.
In the top 8, he won 9-1. And versus you, he won 11-1. Is that right?
Wow, yes.
So 4 frames total.
He's dropped 4 frames the entire tournament.
Yeah.
So if Bean gets out now and he's down 2-0, you know what's funny? This is the first time he's actually been behind in any match.
I think so. Yeah, absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
And all he's done is lose a lag. That's all he's done.
Yeah.
No, I'm very impressed with the way he played. He kept it really, really tight, and his pattern play was absolutely sensational. Even when he never looked like missing a shot.
Yeah. I gave him a money game on Friday night, and I felt like I played some really good snookers, and even when I played a really tight snooker, he just had that much knowledge of the table of the kicks that he got out of them every time. I don't think I got ball in hand once. And I felt like some of my snookers were really pretty good.
There were
He
moments.
just always got out of them.
There were moments in my semi-final match where I was expecting, I thought, I've got him locked down now. This is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a ball in hand and run out.
Yeah.
And then he kicked safe, and then I was snookered, and I'm thinking, what's going on?
Yeah, that's what he does. Hey, that's I think in terms of the quality of a lot of Australian players compared to say him, that's the bit where I think he's really showing that he's a level above is his ability to get out of snookers and to leave the ball safe after he gets out of snookers, just his knowledge of the game in that way.
He gave me a tip after the match was over. We sat outside, we had a little chat. He's a lovely guy. He's that's a miscue from Bean there. Ouch. Miscue, but she snookered him.
Looks like it's. Let's look at the other. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Is this going to be a repeat of what happened last final, where every time she missed, he was snookered?
He also did miss a fair few shots that final.
Yeah, he was rattled. He was. Look, I think I've played Bean only once, and to be honest, I mean, I've played lots of matches over the years, and to get beat, I didn't know when I first played Bean. I didn't know who she was.
Yeah.
I just saw some young Asian girl who could break really strong.
Yeah.
And she looked like she could play, but I didn't. She pumped me.
Yeah.
She pumped me, and when I was down 3-0, I was steaming under the collar. Who is this girl? Where did she come from? Is she human?
Well, funny story. When she first came here from Taiwan, nobody knew her in Q9 in Australia, and she took everyone's money.
Really?
So when she first came here, I just started playing, so I didn't play her. I was only new to the sport, but I remember just watching her play people for $100, $200 sets, and she'd beat them. They'd ask for another set, and she'd take their money again, and that was it. So then she got a reputation pretty quickly up here in Q9.
As just being a bull shark.
Just for taking everyone's money.
I tell you what, Q9 is full of sharks.
It's true.
They're wearing those shirts that say beware. They're the yellow and black shirts, beware, sharks in the house. And I walked in, and the first night we came in, what a jump shot.
Lovely shot there from Marco. That's what I mean. Like you
he's got all the shots, eh? He's got all the shots.
You snooker him, he gets out. And if he doesn't make the ball, he'll end up being safe somehow. He's got beautiful ball speed, beautiful control, that cue ball.
Tell you what, though, how do you feel being Marco now? Bean's broken ran. She miscued, he was snookered, he jumped it, and now he's going to play an overball shot. These shots are missable, even for someone the caliber of Marco.
Yeah.
He's going to really execute this shot very, very smoothly. He's taking his time. This is a pressure moment because this is a turning point. If he doesn't get out here, Bean gets up 2-0. How's he going to feel?
You think he's going to be worried?
I think this is a very, very important shot right here. It can set the tone for the rest of the match. And it's Bean's break again, so thank you, Jackie. It's Bean's break again, so anything could happen.
Yeah, I think early days.
Especially, I think he's also under a lot of pressure because of the way he qualified and that he is a level above everybody else. He's expected to win.
Yeah.
I think that adds pressure to him in this match.
Nice
shot.
Nice spot.
Quality, class.
Do you think Bean will be starting to feel the tiredness, I guess, just from playing a lot of long matches?
Yeah.
He's had pretty much a lot of breaks. You know?
I agree with you on that one because Bean had a lot of. She's won 3 matches hill today. Is that right?
Yeah.
That takes a lot out of you.
Yeah.
And this guy's more fresh, but I think Bean's going to start feeling his strength in this particular game. 10 ball's a different game than 9 ball. The break is much harder.
Yeah.
There are less break and runs, and there's more safety play.
Yeah.
I think it suits Marco's game more.
Yeah.
So I think she's going to start feeling more his game, especially if there's nips and tucks. Don't get me wrong, Bean's very experienced in the nip and tuck department and the safety department, but this guy is next level, man. Honestly.
To be completely honest, Bean's safety game is quite good. I've played a fair bit against Bean, obviously being here in Q9. She works here. Just the way that Marco gets out of snookers, I haven't seen anything like it in Australia.
Yeah, his kicking game is amazing. Well, those 4 shots. Did he give it too much juice? Ooh. Is he behind the 9?
Ooh.
He is. I think he is.
Can't see that angle. It looks like he might have half the ball, but I'm not sure he'll be able to make that.
Right, maybe. I don't know. By the way, thanks for letting me jump on in the commentary box with you.
Oh, mate, I'm getting tired, mate. It's good to have you here.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm known for, by the way. Just so you know, I'm known for having a lot of stamina.
Yeah. You hear that, ladies?
On and off the pool table. Ladies,
Hey.
I was talking about commentary.
Oh.
I want to say a big special thank you to Jackie Chan for making us feel very welcome this weekend. He runs a great place here at
Q9.
Q9.
Yeah.
It's my first time here, and the second I walked in, I felt very welcome by everybody here.
Yeah. I've Oh, we just had
He did play with the right hand side.
A little bit of right. Yeah. Yeah, I've been coming here since the start of 2014, and Jackie's got a really good family mentality. He treats everyone, all the regulars that come in, like family. Looks after us all, and it really does feel like a really welcoming place. So just want to give props to Jackie for just creating that environment around the pool hall. So big props to Jackie, and we've been working hard at getting this thing running, and he's done a lot of behind the scenes work with sponsors as well. So big thanks to Jackie for that.
Well, it was actually my goodness, why didn't
okay,
wow,
so he made that 7, which is a tough shot. That 8 was
he's feeling it now.
That 8 was pretty good. I mean, good for him to make. Like, he would have felt good on that 8. That's a very uncharacteristic miss. And I don't know, you went there for the 9-ball open, but in his semi-final against Jason Fisher, he started to show cracks, and then in the finals, he was he played a different game than the whole weekend. So it'll be interesting to see here if he can keep his composure. I can't see Bean losing her composure, to be honest.
Well, she's known for that. She's known for being a grinder.
Absolutely.
She's known for pressure situations, for having bottle. And Marco has just been cruising all over his opponents, and he's got a different adversary here in the form of Bean.
Yeah.
Bean is not intimidated by anyone, no matter how tall they are, no matter how manly they are, because that's got to be said in a way too. Oh, this is a bad shot. This is going off. It's going straight in off. Oh.
Now this is the sort of shot that I see Bean practice every day. So she starts her warm-up every single day with some straight along the rail shots. So
but playing...
this sort of shot for the regular person might be a bit nervous. I think she's going to get down and she's going to think, all right, let's just knock this in just like it's practice.
But it isn't practice at the moment, guys. This is the Australian 10-ball open finals. Along the line here. Wow.
There it is.
Wow.
Well done to Bean. 2-0 up.
Smooth as silk. What program do you use here?
I have zero idea. Jackie just tells me which buttons to push.
OBS, okay. You use OBS.
So Jackie's told me I'm allowed to press the button to change the camera
angles, yeah.
And I'm allowed to press the button to change the scores. That's all I'm allowed to press.
OBS, Open Broadcasting System.
Okay. Good to know.
I've looked into this.
We've got some comments here.
This is the first time Marco's dropped 2 frames in a match.
Yeah.
He hasn't lost 2 frames all day.
Yeah, and he's 2-0 down.
Wow. You reckon he's feeling it yet?
No, I don't think so. I think
he is. I think he would be.
You think he's feeling it?
Well, he missed that black ball. That was uncharacteristic,
right? I think the 8 would rattle regular people. Would it rattle someone of Marco's caliber?
I don't know, dude. I mean, think about it. He's maybe thoughts of what happened last time in the final against Bean are in the back of his mind.
Yeah.
You can't say he wouldn't be feeling more comfortable playing Ivan.
That's true.
I think he would have felt more comfortable playing Ivan.
I think so.
But what I predict, to be honest, I predict that Marco will start to... What's happened?
Oh, there's just a little tiny bit of a lag with the live stream. So it looks like Ben's got a pretty good break. She looks like she's on the slightly wrong side of the 2 here. Not sure if she's going to play a nice soft stun or what she's going to do here.
I think just bring it back a little bit. She'll be all right. Just like
I'll tell you what though, she gets good position on this 3. The rest of the frame doesn't look too bad.
She can even follow this ball 1 rail, down and out, down and up.
There it is. Bit of inside.
Because the 4 balls are in the pocket.
Yeah.
Just a stun shot here. Can we thank some of our sponsors? We've got all these sponsors up here.
Yeah.
Cyclop Balls. What's H&T?
H&T Realty. They're the major sponsor for today.
Yep.
They chucked in about either $500 or $1,000 into the kitty.
Oh, thank you very much, H&T.
Yeah.
What do they do?
Realty. So they sell.
So it wouldn't be for anybody interstate, but it'd be for anybody locally.
No. They it says here they're in Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, and Gold Coast.
We need to support our sponsors. Support those that support Pool.
Yeah. So if you get a chance, H&T Realty, the major sponsor for today. The other major sponsor was Staten Q's, Darius Staten, who played today. He's one of the big sponsors. And a few of the other minor sponsors, we got Hanhua Education and Migration Centre, Longassi Tips, Cyclop Balls, Bugden Legal, Innovision, Body Corporate Services, Digital Travel, and CPBA Cloth. And of course, Q9 Billiards.
Honestly, I really enjoyed the CPBA cloth today.
Yeah?
I found it very consistent and a good speed. And again, Beans missed. But she's actually part of the ball, so Marco has an option.
I think I'll just try and tie her up with a safety here, eh?
And his safety's out of this world.
Oh, excellent.
Out of this world. So we thanked our sponsors.
Yeah.
We said thank you to Jackie.
Should we say hello to the people on the live stream?
We forgot to say a big thank you to Henry for coming down, representing the APPF. He's not here at the moment.
Yep.
I've met Henry a couple times now, and I always get along very well with him. He's a snooker-based player, right? Because I've seen his stance. He plays very snookerish, but he's a strong player.
He won. His team won the A grade Premier League in Melbourne. So I just saw that on his Facebook. So yeah, obviously he can play a bit of snooker.
Oh yeah. And who was running the event? Were you in charge of running the event?
Yeah. So APPF basically said that we could run we were able to run the event how we liked. Henry Lau helped out heaps though.
Yep.
So we used the same format as what APPF uses in their comps. He put together all the seating and stuff for us. So he did a fair bit behind the scenes as well. So big thank you to Henry Lau. Really easy guy, hey, too.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
good to have those sorts of people.
The Tom was very, very well run.
Yeah.
Very, very well run from start to finish.
Yeah. I'd like to say thank you, but I didn't do much.
No, you did do plenty. You did all the speeches in the mornings. You let everyone know the rules. You laid down the law. It was a good thing you said the rules because I wasn't aware that if your phone makes any noise, it was loss of frame.
Yeah, well,
I wasn't aware of that. I thought it was a ball in hand or something.
No. I remember that there was a bit of controversy in the 2015 Australian 8-Ball Open about that, and so that was I basically learnt the rule then, and so we essentially said it's loss of frame. I'm not sure. I think that's what APPF has as their standard rule.
I like that
but
rule
I like
because
that rule.
it forced everyone to turn their bloody phones off.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than playing a serious match in a serious event. This is a big event, guys.
Yeah.
10-Ball Open for me is the most prestigious event to win because Open means anyone from Australia can play, anyone internationally can play.
Yep.
And 10-Ball is my favourite discipline. It's the most difficult discipline. I love playing it. Marco has got to be fortunate, I think, to get safe from this situation. Purely because that ball was right in the middle of the table and he hasn't. And his head's shaking a little bit side to side. He's staring down the barrel of being 3-0 down to Bean. You know, like I said, he's going to be tested in this match.
Well, it's about time.
It's about time, and this is the worst time to be tested is in the final. That's
true. But I mean, as you go up the levels, you're obviously expecting the standard to go up.
Is this the table that Bean practices on all the time?
She actually usually practices on table 4 because table 4 used to have really, really tight pockets. Mm-hmm. So these tables are set at about 1.8 balls, mm-hmm. and Bean used to have her table set at 1.5.
Okay.
But because we got the rights to this comp, Jackie's changed all the tables to either 2 or 1.8.
Yeah.
So her regular table, which was 1.5, has now gone up to 1.8. So she spends about half the time practicing on this table, mm-hmm. and half the time on table 4. Okay. So they're her two main tables.
Well, she's familiar with the table.
Yeah, very familiar.
I love these shots. It's done with a bit of right.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Good fun.
3-0 to Bean. I'm calling it now.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And yes, Marco is under pressure. 100%.
So we should also try and say hello to some people that are watching.
Yeah, let's go do the...
So we've got a few comments here. Chris Owens says, "G'day, Beast."
Hey, g'day. Who is it?
Chris Owens. He's one of the regulars. He's just started actually playing in our regular comps here. So
g'day, Chris. I hope you're enjoying the matches, mate.
Yeah. And
I like how he's calling me Beast. That's my new nickname. That's why I got the shirt made. I got it made on purpose. I don't want to be called Barry the Mule anymore when I'm competing.
You don't want to be the Mule?
No, Barry the Mule is for commentary.
Oh,
you know, like when I'm talking, I'm friendly, I'm happy, go lucky, but I want to be a beast on the table.
Yeah, so you're
I
not
don't want
a
to
mule.
talk to no one. I don't want to look at anybody. It's sort of play my game.
Yeah, I like that. I like
try and separate identities for different situations.
I don't like making eye contact with anyone when I'm on the table.
Oh yeah, man, I made the mistake in my quarterfinal. I looked at Rusty's face in one of the frames, and he was looking back at me like he had this look on him. And Rusty, by the way, I had no idea he was such a funny guy.
Oh, he loves a yarn. He'll talk to you through your whole match if you let him.
He's so funny. He's so funny.
And I've noticed as well that if you're sitting down watching one of his matches, he'll have a yarn to you as well. So basically, if you're sitting down watching, he'll come and sit next to you and have a yarn to you while he's playing. Yeah. He loves it. He loves a yarn.
He's like entertainer.
Oh, absolutely.
And gee, that guy's got some shots on him.
Yeah.
So accurate.
Yes.
So accurate.
As I was saying to you before, I played him in the top 16, and he missed a few shots at the start, and I punished him, and after that, didn't miss. And he was making some tight cuts into the side pockets, and you know what these side pockets are like.
Yeah.
He made some tight cuts in the side pockets, and that's his 2-shot game coming out. Like he's just a solid player, solid potter. Doesn't miss much. So looks like Marco's looking
got the remedy.
He's got the remedy.
Good. Break and run is the correct remedy for being 3-0 down. I tell you what.
Yeah.
And yeah, all being fair in love and war, Marco's got this game, and he desperately needs this game, guys. I know a lot of people in the room felt like Marco was an absolute shoo-in to win this final, but with being 3-0 up in the final, and it's a long race to 13.
Yeah.
But he desperately needs to get himself on the board. He cannot afford to fall further behind. So that's an interesting line. Yeah, that's an interesting line he chose.
I was assuming 2 cushions then, hey.
I would have played 2 cushions. Well, see that line he chose. It's a very long line to land. So
that's true.
Maybe he obviously. I'm not going to question his pattern plays far superior to mine. Oh, that's what he needed. A break and run. We want to see everyone firing. We don't want to see runaway matches.
Yeah, we don't want to see those.
We don't want to see people getting beat 11-1 in semis.
Although it was nice to see you make a bit of noise when you got your frame win. Hey.
Yeah, I mean, look, we've all done it. I've beaten people with 0-1 before, and I've been beat with 0-1 before, and it's if you're a pool player and you haven't been beat badly, then you haven't played enough pool. It does happen, and I realized when I was down 7-0 and I got that break and run, I realized my chances of winning from that point on were very slim. So I enjoyed it.
So it says Graham Tuff sends his love to Beast.
Oh, Graham Tuff all the way from Scotland.
Hey.
How are you, Graham? You still playing, mate? Gee, I haven't seen you in yonks. Is that Mikey Cacciola as well?
Yeah.
The Beast, best commentator in Australia. Thanks, mate. Thanks, Michael.
I'm just here getting some tips. Just getting some tips.
It's always better. The tip is it's always better doing it with another person.
Absolutely, yes.
And commentating as well. No, but it is good when there's 2 people. It makes things a lot easier. When you're on your own commentating, it can get very monotonous, and you can run out of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
and Barry's an easy guy to talk to as well, so it's nice to be in here with Barry.
Thanks,
have a bit of quality time.
Yeah, I got a pretty good reputation in the pool world. I love playing pool. I love competing. I love doing commentary.
Yeah.
Honestly, if there was an Australian Open commentary competition, I'd have that stuff down pat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd have my trophy in the cabinet right now.
Who do you normally commentate with in New South Wales?
There's a few different people.
Yeah.
Lately, it's been Langer.
Who's Langer?
Big guy. I'm not sure what nationality he is. It's
Like an Islander guy.
like an Islander, yeah.
Langafoni or Langer.
Langer Solofoni, I think his name is.
Yeah, okay.
But I've commentated with everybody. Some of the honourable mentions, Jamie Williams is a great person to commentate with. He's got an English accent. He's a very, very funny. He's a very knowledgeable player.
Yeah.
Jonathan Kalija was another person I used to really enjoy commentating with. I liked commentating with Stuart Rogers.
Oh, yeah.
He's very knowledgeable.
The guy that runs Diamond League.
He talks a lot. Okay. Yeah, he loves talking, that guy. It's hard to get him off the microphone.
Okay.
Hey, Stu, if you're watching this, mate.
I thought he was going to come up for this one because he was saying he was going to try and support it.
Well, in a way, we did. We had eight boys from Sydney down here.
Eight? That's a good number.
That's
Thank you.
the most from any other state, and I think the most from all the other states combined.
Yeah.
So we had 8 boys that came down from Sydney. We supported the event, and we always, I think Sydney and, New South Wales and Queensland have always had a very close connection over the years. So that's the thing he does, man. This is the thing he does. The second he's out of position, he locks you up with a good safe.
And let's look at that safe from another angle.
Does she have the edge?
She may have the edge. It's hard to see from these two angles, isn't it?
Did you see that run out that Did you see that run out that Bean made at the very end, double hill against Ivan?
Yes.
Oh my God, she had 2 very difficult shots to play.
I love that. I love that 4. That 4
in the middle.
That she cut the 4 at the very top at Hill, and she just played it at a speed that I'd be too scared to play at. I was like, maybe I can make the shot, but I would never be able to play it at the speed that she played at. That's why I always say that. That's hard.
I say you've got to hit the ball with authority. With authority. You tell the ball's going in. You don't hope it's going to go in. You're telling it it's going to go in.
Yeah.
So if she's got the edge here, she'll go for this. But we can't really tell from our angle if she's got the edge. Oh, she's getting back up again.
Must be close.
I actually had a shot earlier where I thought I had the edge and I bloody gave away a ball in hand.
I saw you miss that. Totally missed it.
Like an absolute amateur. Absolute. It's like my first day. It's like my first rodeo, but it's not. But it looked like it was. There's those shots when you make, everyone's like, oh, why is he worried about it? He had heaps of space. Well, you don't make it, they go, oh, what a fool, he went for that shot.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes those cuts can really get you. It looks like Ben's testing out the kick here.
Yeah. Probably hasn't
She's called the kick.
She probably hasn't got much to work with, so...
No.
Probably picking this to kick safe.
Players at this level, if they have a tiny bit of the ball, sometimes they actually prefer to kick instead, don't they?
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Ooh.
Oh. Ooh. The speed was okay. I actually thought she would have... She was kicking to make that shot.
Oh, yeah.
She was kicking to make that shot. She got really close, too. Only about an inch out.
Yeah, she's told me that she's starting to try and play a little bit more aggressive than she normally does, so... I think that's the sort of example of the sort of shot that she might not normally go for, but these days she's sort of expecting to make those. Let's look at the other angle here. He's looking alright.
Yeah, it's got, again, that screw shot with left-hand spin to keep it high above the 4.
Looks like a bit of trouble at the very top with the 6-10-7.
Yeah, but the 5's close to the 6, so he can manufacture something there.
Yeah, you think he's going to try and hit the 6 in the opposite corner?
This shot he's about to play, he uses a Revo shaft. I think it's a 12.4. And I was watching him play it against me. He plays his shot extremely smooth. Just watch this, guys. Look at that control.
Yeah,
look at that control.
Lovely.
He executes it smooth, and he has very good speed control on that stroke.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like, as you were saying, he's going to try and play that 6 into the other opposite side pocket. And if he gets positioned on that 6, you can't really see him stuffing anything else up.
Yeah, he's got to make sure he gets the right angle now on that 5, so he can roll the white ball into position, play that 6 in the middle. So in actuality, the 6, it's all about this particular position shot right now.
Yeah. How does this diamond table rate to yours at home? You just got one at home, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I got my new diamond table about 2.5 weeks ago. I haven't actually had much of a chance to play on it since I got it.
Yeah.
But the CPBA cloth is faster than my Shimano's 860.
Oh, really?
It played faster.
Okay.
Yeah. I found the table. Well, I just got off the other tables.
Yeah.
So I actually didn't have any matches on this table.
Yeah.
So I played my first match against Mark on this table, and I found it a lot quicker than the other tables. So it's kind of hard to. I've been playing 2 days now on those tables, so I've gotten used to that speed.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to compare. If I just came from home to here, then I'd have more of a feeling.
Yeah. We normally put some bonus cloth on the diamond, but because of this comp, we thought we'd put basically the same cloth on all the tables.
It was
so it's actually reclothed the same time as all the other tables. Yeah. It just gets less use.
It was basically very fast. And the rubbers are very bouncy. As with all diamond tables, they've got the Artemis Pro rails.
Okay.
The best rails in the world. And it was much faster than our tables.
Yeah.
He's a little low on this 6, isn't he?
A little bit low. Listen
and the natural angle goes into the middle pocket with the white.
Ooh, yeah.
So he's jacking up a little bit. This makes the shot tougher, guys. It's not automatic.
Gets it.
Got it. And you sacrifice position to make sure. That's why you jack the cue up to make sure it doesn't go enough in the pocket. And this now, the 7 ball being so deep in the hole.
You think he's going to go 3 cushions for the...
It depends how close that 10 ball is in the line.
No,
this is actually a little tricky.
Maybe...
I think if you can see the left side of the 7, yeah, he'll go 3 rails.
3 rails, yeah.
I was surprised at the speed that Marco plays.
Quite slow?
Well, in the beginning of the match he played slow, but towards the end when he felt like when he had the tiger grip on the match, he sped up.
Yeah.
And I know he can play fast. I mean, I saw him playing fast before, but at the beginning of the match, he took a lot of time to work out safeties and strategy, and really, really interesting. Well, that for me that shows a lot of experience and respect, to be honest.
Yeah.
He respects the game. Even at his level, the game is not. Anybody drops a little bit of focus, it's anyone's game. Yeah.
And I think he learned that lesson at the 9 ball, because he did drop focus at the 9 ball open, the finals, no doubt about it, and in the semi-finals as well. And I think he might have obviously learned from that. And that's what I'm saying before. I don't know. He's 3-2 down, but I don't think he's gonna be feeling it too much at the moment.
Not now. Now that it's 3-2, but if it was 5-0 down, it'd be a different story.
But that was a miss, wasn't it, from Bean?
Yeah. How are you, my friend Jackie?
Good.
Tired.
He's had a big weekend.
We've all had a big weekend. I said a big thank you. Why has he racked the balls up as a 9 ball rack? Someone's got to tell him surely.
What a funny guy.
What's going on here?
Marco
hasn't realised.
Wait for him to break.
There's going to be a foul. We're not allowed to say anything, are we?
No.
You found it. You found out.
Everyone's laughing.
Everyone's like, you big goose. You forgot the 5 ball, mate.
There you go. A Freudian slip there. Maybe he thought he was back in the 9 ball finals.
Hey.
Alright, just checking the live stream, guys. If you guys have any questions for us. Ashley Teutscher, how are you, my man? Good to see you're still with us. We played in the tournament 2 weeks ago, and we did a little bit of drinking, didn't we, Ashley? A lot of drinking, especially Ashley. Lovely gentleman. He travels to all the tournaments as well. Not all of them, but to a lot of them.
Oh, here's my dinner. Hello.
Alright, the score, guys, if you're just joining us, is 3 frames to 2 in favour of Bean.
Hello. Go and cuddle. Can you just do it?
Yeah, sure. No worries. Alright, the score is now 3 frames to 2 in favour of Bean. Marco to break. Check out his break. Pops the white. And does he get a shot on the low ball? He does. He does. How do you think he's going to get from the 1 to the 2, Jackie?
Low left.
Low left. It's hard to tell from this angle. Let me just switch camera angles. Yeah, he might use the 5 ball like a wall, like a cushion, and bounce off the 5.
To be safe, follow right what he's saying. Position it 3 to the corner.
It just looks like, I think you can't avoid hitting that 5 ball.
Yeah, just have to take it, follow through.
So he's going to estimate the fatness of how much he's going to hit this ball.
Yeah, he's going to do the bottom left.
This is a difficult shot. Really difficult to judge. Now, in his last match, I think he would have played a safety shot here. It looks like he wants to be more aggressive. Yeah, he's going to play out the 5 ball. This should be some shot, guys. I'll get the other angle so you can have a look at that white ball whizzing off the rail. Ooh, how's your speed? Pretty good to me, I reckon. Looks pretty good. Who is this guy? Who is this guy? It's Marco Teutscher. Well, after this shot, provided that the 6 ball goes past the black, I can't see anything going wrong. Wow. Someone move that magic rack, please. Thank you. Now, Dave's just stepped out for a little bit. I don't know how to do how to have a look at the commentary. No, not the commentary, the comments. Okay. It's done 1 into the 5. Yep, everyone spotted it. Ah, beautiful. Marco taking a bit of extra time now, knowing that he can tie the match up in this situation and put the pressure back onto Bean. Oh, I guess the 3 didn't pass. That's a quality safety shot right there. And Ben would be happy as well that he didn't run out. So I think everyone's happy.
Print the safety is harder to print a pot.
Yeah, well, I don't know if that 6 ball passes the black into the corner, and if it doesn't, it does make things more difficult.
Looks like he's gone aggressive.
She's caught the middle pocket, guys. She's going to kick 2 rails into this, try to hit the 3 from the back, leave the white ball behind the 10.
I think she's got to leave it behind the 10.
So the speed here is a must. She wants a full hit on this 3. And she hit it half ball and giving up a shot. And she gave up a shot. And now the 6 is exposed. So one really good positional shot here for Marco. 3 rail position shot from the 3 to the 4. Get him in line. And the frame will be at his mercy.
This is not easy shot to get 3 to the 4.
Yeah, he's kind of thin on it, isn't he? He's going to have to manufacture more angle.
There's a wall there. 5, 10, 6, 8. There's a wall blocking his.
Yeah. You have to go deep here with the white ball. Try and get around him. Good call, Jackie. Oh,
Good shot.
wow. Smattering of applause there in the crowd. That deserved more than that. And is he straightish on this 4? We can't tell. Looks like he doesn't have a lot of angle on this 4. So again, he's going to have to play. He's working hard for this rack, Jackie. Ooh, has he got there? I'm not sure if he's got there. I'm not sure if the 5 passes the 6. Well, it doesn't, so he's going to play this on the other side. Not the natural side. He's played safe again. He doesn't want to give up a shot. But he's given Bean a whole ball to work with here. This is a tentative frame. Very tentative. Okay. This is like the 4th or 5th inning in this frame. Do you reckon Bean's going to go full attack here now? Not really.
I don't think so.
No, because
I think she's got a pretty big area to put the put that, what is it, the 5? Put the 5 behind, maybe the 8 or 9. Get the white up on that side rail. I can't see her going for this.
Well, the safety, is it like a snooker safety where she just bounces the 5 ball up and down the table and leaves the white down the bottom?
Yeah. I think she'll call for that bank.
Maybe like a tipper right.
Yeah.
Check the white ball down the corner pocket here.
Yep. She'll call for the
Oh,
bank.
she's called the bank,
She'll call
okay.
the bank, but I don't think she's going to go for it. I think she's just going to call it just in case. But she is aiming to get that 5 ball down on the right of the
If she
the
banks
eight
this
and
ball and puts left on the white ball, which I think she's doing, and gets position plumb on the 6, I'm going to scream like a little girl.
Oh.
Mommy! Unbelievable shot
That was lovely.
from Bean. Wow, that's a world-class shot right there.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, guys, why did I even show up to this event for, knowing that Marco and Bean are here? Why did I even show up for?
You came.
There's like no chance.
You came for the semi-final, mate, and you made it.
I came for the experience.
Well done. You won. You won.
Wow, what a shot. Well done, Bean. Wow.
You have to come and watch them play live.
Sorry?
You have to come and watch how they play live.
Oh, yeah.
How they stroke, how they hit the cue ball. It's hard to tell from the camera.
Yeah, we got a good spectator crew out there, haven't we?
Yeah.
About 20 people.
Way more than that.
About 30 people. 30 people watching the final out here. Lots of the cute-eyed regulars. A few of the Sydney boys.
2 hours out now for the 10 in the middle pocket. Bread and butter shot here for Bean. 1, 2.
Oh.
What she played it for the corner pocket? 4-2 to Bean. Well done, Bean. What an out. What an out. That's what happens when you give a person too many chances at the table.
Yeah.
And an open ball. Especially someone the quality and caliber of Bean.
That bank was amazing though, hey?
Oh, made me scream like a little girl.
Brought the little girl out of you.
Well, unfortunately, I'm the designated driver, so I've got to go and come back.
Okay.
But I'm gonna make the end of this match because my mates
awesome.
are waiting for me. I want to thank everybody out there at home,
Thanks, Barry.
and thank you very much, Jackie Chen again, and Dave for running a wonderful event.
Yeah. No,
I'm looking forward to many, many more in the future.
Big thanks to Max Yang and Ems Louis for their help all this weekend. Also Henry Lau from APPF down in Melbourne. Everyone put in a big effort, so big thanks to all those people. You're going to be back later on, aren't you?
I'm back in about 40 minutes.
40 minutes, okay, awesome.
I'll make the end of the match.
Alright, well
See you
hopefully
guys.
we'll see Barry a bit later on. Being hung, 4-2 up. Alright. Coolio. Great bank there from Bean. Tell you what. That's going to make Marco think twice about leaving those sorts of shots for her. And like we said before, he's won all of his matches with the opponent either scoring 0 frames or 1 frame. So to be 4-2 down, he hasn't experienced this at all this tournament. So it's good. Good to see. So Barry's just gone out for a feed with the Sydney boys. They probably wanted him to shout. He got to the semi-finals today. Won a cool $500 for his semi-final appearance. So well done to Barry. Also well done to Ivan Lee, who made his semi-final appearance as well. Looking pretty strong. Solid pot there from Marco. That was a real tester. So he'll be feeling good after that one. Two done and dusted. This rack is looking pretty good so far. Just enjoying my dinner at the same time, people. So if you don't hear from me, it's just because I'm stuffing my face full of food. Hello to everyone watching. Hopefully we don't have any more problems with the stream. It's looking like it's doing alright at the moment. Hopefully I haven't spoken too soon. Marco not giving this final up very easily. Neither has Bean. Making sure he gets a good little angle on the 7 to get up for the 8. Both of these players have excellent cue ball control. So at this stage of the mat, of the frame, there'd be no expectations that you'd let the other person into the table. Looks like it's going to be 4-3. With Marco's break. That was a dry break from Bean. Dry break from Bean with a run out from Marco. Great break there from Marco. Unfortunately, the white ball hasn't ended up in too great of a place, but he does have a shot on the 1. He's going to take a very good stroke to get down for the 2 from this spot though. Big day today. Everyone started playing at 9 o'clock this morning. Beans had a much bigger day than Marco though, just because Marco's won all of his matches without dropping a frame or only dropping 1 frame. Beans had a much tougher run to the finals, but she's got a lot of heart, and someone with that much heart, I'm sure she's gonna go the distance. She recognises how big of an event this is. She recognises how big of a deal this is, and I don't think she's going to be the sort of person that is going to lose focus. Let's see what Marco can do with this shot. Opting to leave himself a long shot on the 2, but unfortunately he missed the 1. From this position, you'd back Bean to run this rack. if you're watching at home, thanks for watching. Just had the mule in for some commentary. He's going out to get a feed. He'll be back later on. Good to be able to commentate with one of the best commentators in Australia. Easy to let the cue ball get away from you with those sorts of shots. So just shows you how good Ben's control was for that shot. She really does know these tables well though. This is her home pool hall. She works here. She's here every day, working and playing. She's got about 30 people here watching her live. And I would suggest that out of the 30 people, there's about 2 or 3 going for Marco from New Zealand. And the rest are probably hoping that Bean gets a win. So she's got the crowd behind her. She's feeling good. She's got to execute. Oh, great shot there from Bean. Tough to get control on those sorts of shots where you can leave yourself with a decent shot. She's done that. Let's look at the angle on the 8. So not sure about the angle on the 8. Yep, she's looking at on the other side of the table. So not as easy as just following it in. Just got to screw it back to opposite side of the table. But you're still expected to get good position on the 8 from here. Lovely shot. I feel like she hit that too hard. I don't think that's where she was expecting to leave herself. In saying that, she gets these shots 99 times out of 100, so she'd definitely back herself for this one. Qism, thank you. I don't believe you, but thanks for the compliment. It is nice to do commentary with someone else, and Baz is a great guy to do commentary with, so hopefully he gets back quick sticks and we can finish this match off. And it looks like Bean has missed the shot. I was too busy reading the comments. The good news is that she's hit it at a great speed, where she has left it relatively safe. Marco's called the bank. I saw him make a lot of these in practice, but out here, it's a bit of a different story.
Taking a bit of time for this one. Not sure what's going on. Here we go. Big miss. Nowhere near it. Let's see if he's got the speed right. Oh, I'll tell you what, that speed is pretty good. If you're going to miss an up table bank, that's exactly the spot you want to leave it. She's looking at the cross table bank. Maybe you want to leave it a little bit higher to avoid this cross table bank. But this is a tough shot. White's on the cushion. She's eyeing off the spot for the bank. She's called the bank. She's going to go for this one. But not an easy shot by any means. As I said, was her speed right? Great speed. For all us amateur players out there, you can take note of the fact that these guys don't always make the pots, but when they miss it at a good speed. So they know how hard they're going to hit it. They know that if they miss it, it's going to be a speed where they're going to get a chance. Possibly another chance. As you can see here. Marco's miss, great speed. Bean's miss, also great speed. Looks like he's eyeing off the cut. Down to the bottom corner. This would be a great shot if he makes this. Thanks, Qism. My car is definitely better. I believe that one. No. No good. And again, you'll notice he went for the cut, but he also played it with bottom left, so that if he did miss, that white ball was going to be right up hard on that top cushion, as you can see. You back Bean to make this, but not an easy shot by any means. Oh, just missing it, unfortunately. Tough shot. Looks like Marco's going to be evening the race up to 4-all. Not as straight as I thought. So a bit of work to be done. Good out by Marco. Well done. 4-all. It's getting hot in this little room. You can't hear the audio? I'm in for the table. Hey. We should be able to hear the balls. Maybe the audio is off the table, Michael. I'm not sure about that. And ball down. Is there a ball down? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, ball down. A little bit of a shot on the one. Looking at the cannon. Oh, just rolled that one in. That was a bit tight. It's true. I was sweating it out in this little tiny room. So I opened the door a little bit to get some air flowing in here. So this is the first time Marco's been tested this whole tournament, which is great. Great to see that at least one of us can put up a fight, a good fight. Yep. So from here, it looks like the 7 to the 8 is going to be the key shot. Bean just looking at that right now. Just working out where to leave the cue ball for the 7 to get into the 8. Oh. You don't see Bean miss those too many times. So a bit of a bad miss there for Bean. Not an easy out for the 4, but again, key shot's still going to be 7 to the 8. He's just got to make sure he makes this 4 as well. Nice bank shot there. So again, from here, the key shot will be 7 to the 8. Getting himself a good angle. Taking a bit of time with this one. Wants to make sure of it. Well, he's left himself a shot with a pretty good angle. He might have to play this one a little bit softer than he would have hoped, but that's looking pretty good. Jacking up on that ball a fair bit just so he can play it with a bit of authority. Not sure if he's going to go around the rails here. Here he goes. Yep. Lovely shot. That's the first time that Marco has taken the lead this match. So Bean started off 3-0. It's now 5-4 to Marco. Alright, 5-4 up, Marco Teutscher with the break. Not a bad break there for Marco. Looks like he's got the one into the side pocket. Oh, great out there from being hung. Has left the one up, but solid hit. And this is something that Marco just hasn't been subjected to enough, which is people able to get out of his snookers. So a lot of people, he's played the same sort of format most of the weekend, but the level of the players he's been playing just hasn't been a high enough level of their kicking to be able to get out of these snookers well enough. Bean, however, showing that she's up to the task. Yeah, lovely pot there from Marco. Can't see much going wrong here for Marco. All the balls out in the open. As you can see there, you wouldn't expect him to make any mistakes from here. Not a bad angle here on the 7. Shouldn't have any problems with this one.
See ya.
Yeah. Lovely shot there from Marco. Great position. Just trying to work out if he has the angle to just do a little nice little screw back. Looks like he might not. Just thinking maybe he's just going to do a little trying to kiss on the 10. Kiss on the 10 will work as long as he gets it right. Not bad at all. Well done to Marco. 6-4 up. Now she doesn't want to let this guy get too far ahead of us, so she's going to need a good run out here, I think, to help her out. Try to. I'm going to get off work. Yeah.
Alright, great shot there from Marco to get onto the 2. Again, looking pretty good for this frame. Just letting it get away from her bean. Positioning's excellent. Hasn't seen much trouble for the last few frames. Although it's a race of 13, still plenty of time. Nice position there. Looking at where he wants to leave the white for the black. Yeah, Bean's breaking hasn't been strong enough at the moment, unfortunately. That's pretty much where Marco was planning on leaving the white ball, so his cue ball positioning very strong, doing well. This sort of shot for an American pool player is like their bread and butter. Yep, perfect. Unfortunately, Bean's break isn't holding up at this level. It's now 7-4. Bean works on her break a lot. She definitely has more trouble with the 10 ball break than the 9 ball break, as do most of us. But yeah, she definitely puts a lot of work in. Okay, 7-4, Marco Teutscher. Bean needs to put the ball on the 2-4 spot, on the 24 spot. What's the 24 spot, Chris? All right. Marco contemplating what sort of safety he's going to play. I can't see him going for this. Lovely shot there from Marco. She might have a little bit of the ball, but she's going to be looking at either 2 cushions or 1 cushion kick. For those who are interested, our next QAPA event is the 8-ball state titles in 3 weeks' time, the last Sunday of August. Great shot there from Bean. She may have left him a bit of that ball on the side, but pretty good little shot there. 2.5 diamonds across, back 1 notch. Got it. I'll try that out, Chris. See how it goes. Alright. The 2 cushion specialist, Marco. He has left Bean a shot though. I'm getting tired. It's been a big weekend. Wouldn't trade it for the world though. We've had a great time here. Thanks to everyone for your support. We've had 56 players this weekend. A great number for a 10-ball comp. 9-ball being the more popular of the 2. Usually getting the more numbers, but we managed to get 56 players here at Q9, which is great. And I haven't had any complaints yet, which is also nice. People seem like they've had a good time, which is the main thing, main reason why we all play, for enjoyment. So I'm glad that people have enjoyed themselves. Any constructive criticism, we're happy to take on board. But the haters, you forget it. Be interesting to see where Bean puts this ball for the red. If she gets good position on this red 3, yeah, I guess you'd expect her to run this rack. That's looking pretty good. Slow down. Nice. So from here, I guess the 6 to the 7 might be a little bit hard, but apart from that, you'd back her to take the rack from here. And I'll tell you what, she needs it. She was 3-0 up, and now she's 7-4 down. She would definitely appreciate extra rack. Nice shot there from Bean. Giving herself plenty of angle to work with for the 6. If she can get past the 8, she's going to go across table, I guess. Oh no. 3 cushions. Lovely shot there from Bean. Definitely near this rack. Can't see him missing these ones. So it should be 7-5 up. 7-5. Marco still up by 2. Bean's break. Ah, 7-5. So Marco. Sleep at the table.
Relax, eh?
That might help with the tiredness.
That's what makes you tired.
Yeah. Alright. Great out from Bean in the last frame. She's been looking to put another frame together. Possibly with a break and run. Opting for the slow break. The soft break. She managed to get the 2 balls into the side pocket. Unfortunately, doesn't look like an open shot on the 1. She may try and cut the 1 on the side. She's looking at that now, looking at where the white's going to end up. I'm guessing she'll go for the cut in the 1 on the side. Unless it's open down the bottom. I don't think it is.
She is looking for the cut.
Yeah, cut. Oh no, safety. Nice safety there. Not a hard one to get out of for Marco, so he'll be looking at either trying to pot this 1 or trying to get it safe.
Maybe the pocket go between the 8 and looks like 10.
Yep.
Goes through between 8 and 10.
Between the 8 and the 10, yeah, the white ball can go between the 8 and the 10. He's looking at kicking into the side pocket, as you just saw. Misses the kick. Leaves the ball up. Tough angle though. Not an easy shot by any means. But I'd say if she makes this and gets on the 2, then you'd fully expect her to run this rack. Because really the 1 is the only tough shot. So if she makes this 1 and gets onto the 2, you'd fully expect her to finish this rack off. Jackie said safety. You don't think she's going to cut it, Jackie? No? Doesn't want to speak. Scared. Means he doesn't really know if she's going to play safety or not. You don't think she's going to cut it? I think she's going to cut it, Jackie. You're right.
Oh, she played 6 ball.
She tried to call the. She called the 6, hey? Interesting.
That was close.
Well, not an easy shot here for Marco, but I guess he's going to try and cut this into the side pocket. I can't see him playing a safety from this position. Soon find out. Have a look. Difficult bridging position here for the white. His fingers up on the rail over the pocket, as you can see. Makes it tough. You want to hit dead center of the ball in that center line. So make any swerve.
Control the speed for the 2 ball too.
And control the speed for the 2 ball, as Jackie said, yeah.
Possibly play another safety.
So you think he's going to play safety?
He's been playing lots of safety.
He has been playing a lot of safeties, although I think from this position I can't see how he'd play a good safety. I think he's gonna go for the cut.
Go for a 2-way shot.
Or a 2-way shot, yeah. Oh. Went for the cut, just missed it. So Bean's looking alright for this frame. Just got to work out a way to dodge the 8, 9, and 10 to get onto that 2. Once she gets onto the 2, then it should be her frame. And as I said, that was the real trick. It was dodging the 8, 9, and 10. She unfortunately cannoned into the 8 and has now left herself a snooker on the 2. Opting for looking at the jump possibilities. Problem with the jump though is that if she does miss, and it's a tough shot, if she does miss, she doesn't really know if the ball's going to be safe or not. Whereas if she plays off 2 cushions, she's going to be hoping to keep that white ball right up behind that black ball there. So chances of executing a safety much higher off 2 cushions. The jump though is the more aggressive play. And knowing how well Marco gets out of snookers, she's probably chosen the aggressive route. Well, looks like she called the bank, made the bank, and unfortunately that cue ball hasn't come out far enough to get a shot on the red on the 3, so she's snookered herself. Oh, and so close to Nelly getting that snooker behind the 4. Unfortunately, she's left the 3 up. Providing he
gets position on the 4, which he should. Should be no problems from here. Has he hit it enough? Yes. Nice shot. Great speed there from Marco. Shouldn't be any problems from here. Just asking about the Magic Rack. So Chris Owens just wrote, big thanks to me, Jackie, and all those involved in organising the tournament this weekend, and also to the QAPA and Q9 community. Great bunch of people, and look forward to more tournaments. Same, mate. Look forward to seeing you at all of our tournaments, Chris. Chris's first comp was the 10-ball comp last weekend. He also played in the 10-ball open this weekend. So yeah, good to meet you, Chris. And look forward to seeing you at all of our comps. We run one comp a month, usually on the last Sunday of every month. So yeah, one comp every month, usually, plus a few handicap comps that Q9 throws in as well. So look forward to seeing all the guys that turned up today and yesterday from Queensland. Look forward to seeing all of you at our monthly comps. They're all running the same format, round robin, with approximately half the field making it through to the qualifying rounds, with a elimination rounds going on after that. So you always get good value for money, usually about $30 each to enter. And hopefully this comp provides a bit of momentum for us and gets a few of the people that turned up today, gets them coming to our regular comps as well. That'll be great. Marco here, looking to finalise the 13th rack, as he just did. Well done. 8-5 up. Alright, 8-5 here to Marco. He'll be feeling a lot more comfortable than what he was at 5-0.